All right, y'all. I've had a really busy day, so I'm just doing a voiceover. Gypsy posted a picture of a jacket from Saks Fifth Avenue. She claims that this is the jacket, but it's not. This jacket is from Shein. And the irony about it is she said she's taking this to Alaska when she's going with Ken. Now, anyone that's from, somewhere that's cold, you can look at this jacket and tell that this is not a Saks Fifth Avenue jacket. Saks Fifth Avenue is very detailed about their quality, and this, you could just tell this is not a real down jacket, and she cannot last in this. Now, this is the picture on the left of the Saks Fifth Avenue jacket, and look at her jacket on the right. First of all, her jacket on the right is shiny. Even the fur, like the down, the material, everything, it's not the same. And she's just here scamming everybody. I just think that this is really funny. And it just shows that even if you're going to lie about something this small, about buying something from Saks Fifth Avenue, girl, you can't afford it. You don't have to flex. And I know Saks.
Okay, so my puffer jacket that I ordered from Wearfolk just came in, and I'm extremely excited to try it on. Our Alaskan vacation is next year, and so I want to make sure that I get everything I need for the perfect fit while also staying warm. I know the temperatures are going to be unbelievably freezing, so I'm probably going to need something more than this, but at least it's stylish. So, all right, I'm going to try it on. Okay. I think it's cute. I love the pockets. I'm also pairing it with this white beanie. I think that looks really cute. So we're going to be staying 5 days, 4 nights in the Alaskan wilderness next year. Just me, Ken, and a whole lot of snow surrounding us. So it'll be a lot of fun. We have mushing planned. We have a snowmobile tour planned. And we're going to have like a center stage show to the Northern Lights, aka the Aurora Borealis. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I'm so stoked that I'm already started packing. So I can't wait to share the video and the photos with y'all. So have a good rest of y'all day. Bye. Hey y'all. So I am at Walmart right now and I want to buy the stuff to make cake pops. I want to get in the festive spirit and make some Christmas cake pops. She's getting a little fussy right now, so I'm going to have to make this video really quick. But I want you guys to come and join us and see what we buy. And then later on in this video, we will make the cake pops. I'm hoping they have that cake pop maker. Try to say that 5 times fast. Cake pop maker. And if they don't, then we'll just roll them ourselves and it's totally fine. And I need to get sprinkles, icing, cake mix, the works. So come with us. So we're gonna get these super moist. Also get a red velvet one of these. She starts getting a little fussy, so we have to come to the toy aisle to get her something to fidget with. Okay, so we got everything we need, so we're gonna go home and we're gonna make the cake pops now. Technically, this is take 2 because when I opened the box and I put the mix in, I was not recording. So, yeah. Alright, looks ready. Oh, come on, we all do it. So good. This is what happens when you realize you had to add a fourth egg. So we're gonna make this work. We are gonna make this work. Okay, it's actually turning out not that bad. So we're just gonna stir in that fourth egg after the fact. It's fine. Just get it nice and mixed in there. Okay. Yeah, not so bad. Prices averted. Leave it to me. I'm also adding the vanilla extract a little late too, but we're gonna mix that in. Oh, alright. Okay, so I set a timer for 20 minutes. The glare on this is horrible. Sorry. Maybe I should take off my glasses so you guys can not get that bad glare. So I put a timer for 20 minutes and we're gonna check it after 20 minutes to kind of see, how moist it is, how it's doing. It's different than cooking like a traditional cake. Like that fourth egg really threw me off. So yeah, I thought I was just gonna like make a cake and then just like crumble it all up and roll it into a ball, but I didn't expect that fourth egg. So anybody that wants to make cake balls, there is a fourth egg. So just so you know. Yeah, so we'll let that cook for 20 minutes and we'll reassess. Looks like 20 minutes was just right.
This is the baby's original room, allegedly, but this floor doesn't really scream baby to me. There's no carpet, nothing. And so this is what it turned out like. I don't know, something's off. Y'all tell me what you think. Like, you just did this? Make it make sense. And then it makes you wonder, is this Christy's house? I don't know. Drop your thoughts down below because I think this is all just so weird. I don't know. Something just seems off. Like, what's up? Does anyone even trust Gypsy? She's just such a scammer and a liar that it's really becoming out of control. And honestly, there's something about that room that's not giving that kid lives with her. But again, I digress because I'm not going to argue this because I keep feeling like I hit a dead end. But something is not right about this whole situation. And looking at these videos, and even the jacket, I promise the jacket is really bothering me because it's not quality. And to say you got that from Saks Fifth Avenue, do you think we were born last night? Like, anyone that knows Saks knows that Saks Fifth Avenue is all about quality. And you could clearly tell that was cheap. Like, when you know a good jacket that has down in it, it doesn't even look shiny. Like, it's like she tried to pass off a Shein jacket for a North Face. Like, if you know, you know. Like, girl, what are you doing? But anyways, y'all, I just had to show you guys this. And she keeps posting pictures of her and the baby, but the baby without the face. Something is off. And girl, where is the part to that wig? Anyway, y'all, enjoy the rest of the video. Love y'all.
Diddy's prison sentence is not the end of his story. And now there's a new investigation. Let's break this down because this is where it gets a bit sinister. So TMZ just confirmed that the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is investigating a brand new X charge allegation involving Diddy. This is not connected to his previous charges. This is a whole separate case with a completely different accuser, timeline, and details. The accuser is a male producer and a publicist. He said back in 2020 during a photo shoot in LA, there was a warehouse that he did it in, and Diddy exposed himself and asked for actual help. Then in 2021 in Santa Monica, he said he was taken into a room and had something placed over his head, and Diddy confronted him while calling him a snitch. If those details aren't accurate, those moves, that is the harassment and the intimidation territory that people have been speaking about this whole time. This is not a lawsuit. This is law enforcement confirming that they are actively investigating a criminal allegation. That means detectives are interviewing, pulling records, verifying timelines, and deciding if the charges are warranted. I told you guys this was not the end of his charges. They were coming after him for more. Diddy's legal team responded immediately, and they're denying everything, calling this false claims. But they say that about everything. They said this is part of the media circus. But denials, they don't stop investigations. Sheriffs only announce when they have enough that they have reviewed. Okay? Diddy is already serving time, but a new criminal case could extend his release date, add new charges, and even trigger more federal attention in a pattern that has already been proven. And the fact that his accuser is a male is already shifting the conversation online. This case is just the beginning, and it's already darker than the last one. As soon as the sheriff's department releases an update, I'll be right back to break it down because this is crazy. But I seen this coming. I have said that this was not the end, and I didn't see him getting out. Cardi B gave birth to her son, and Offset posts, "My kid, LOL." Let me show you. So he posts this and then says he was hacked. Hacked. Yes. He was hacked, and somebody wrote that, and when he woke up, he saw it and deleted it. Now, Cardi B says she's actually in fear for her life. Now, I know there was a lot that has happened with them, including Offset was doing a lot of cheating. He's been caught, and really with like chicks that you would not understand why he was doing that with. And when men are like that, and he still does not want to actually get the divorce, like he literally waited for you to have the baby, that tells you who he is. He is very much on ownership. He feels like he owns her, and I can understand why she's in fear for her life, because she should be. He is likely a dangerous man. We all know that they have 3 kids together, but I feel like at this point Offset needs to get it together and leave her alone, because she's saying she's in fear for her life. She's saying more on the internet, but the reality is there's a lot that she's not saying, and that's a fact. Ladies, be vigilant, be careful.
Don't confuse men being controlling for love and abusive for love. And tell me what you think. Drop your thoughts down below.
Now, if there's one thing you gotta know about the United States of America is every state has different laws. Brenay ain't know that. You see, Brenay is a TikToker from North Carolina, and she was just ordered to pay $1.75 million for, listen closely, stealing her friend's husband. You see, the thing is, in North Carolina, check your laws. If you interfere in somebody's marriage, you can get sued. Here go Brenay right here. Here go the husband in question. His name is Tim. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. If you look at this picture and think these two are just chilling, then you might want to look into your own relationships. But I digress, because I want you to meet Akira, the friend who allegedly got cheated on, the friend who sued Brenay and won. There go Tim again. One day out of the blue, Tim rolls up to her and says, hey, I got a friend that's finna pull up. They're gonna stay over for a bit. Akira said, bet, what's his name? Tim said, Brenay. You see, it turns out Brenay was having problems in her own relationship, so she wanted a place to stay. So Tim and Akira let her stay over at their crib. Now, Akira thought her and Brenay were cool, so she started telling Brenay all types of things. Akira tells Brenay, yeah, Tim cheated on me before, man. Like, it was really hard. Brenay said, oh, Tim cheated? Akira said, yup. What's going on with your hands, though? Brenay said, oh, don't mind me. It just get cold in North Carolina sometimes. All of a sudden, Brenay start wearing short skirts around the crib, start bending over when she don't need to bend over, doing all that. Tim said, oh, word? Akira said, oh, word? Oh, word. Tim was on that. Boy couldn't help himself. They start cheating. Akira sees a video of them cheating. Now, here's where things start to get wicked. Remember, I told you Brenay is a TikToker. She had about like 2 million followers at the time. She started posting videos, pictures of her with Tim. So she can't deny it. It's online. When they get to court, Akira get to showing the pictures and videos. The jury said, no, they're definitely not just chilling. So in court, Brenay jumps out and says, look, me and Tim got into a relationship, but Akira was cool with it happening. We had her consent. So it's technically not cheating. The jury said, okay. Technically, you guilty though. Oh yeah, it was a quick case. They ordered her to pay 1.75 million quick. Now, technically, Brenay had to pay 1.5 million for interfering in a marriage and causing someone to lose affection for another person. And she had to pay another 250,000 for watching Netflix. If you don't know what that means, look in the comments, with somebody while they were married. Damn, if you live in a state in the United States, check your laws.
There's a creator on this app that recently took to the internet saying that her and her husband got into it over something petty about needing space. And basically their relationship's in shambles. She said she hasn't spoken to her husband in 2 weeks. Then she begins to say she worships her husband. Her husband is her baby. She was like, you don't understand. Like, I worship him. That is my baby. Like, I worship him. Okay. Immediately when I heard that, I cringed. Because she says that she believes in God. And in the Bible, what does it say? When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. I don't see nowhere in the Bible where they say that about a wife finding a husband. And my grandma always told me, you marry someone that loves you more than you love him. Anyway, then she gets mad that the internet has the reaction that the internet has. But she's like, y'all sending the information out to my husband. Now, y'all shouldn't be sending, videos to her husband or her sister-in-law or nothing like that. I feel like that's, I don't know, overkill. You need to chill the hell out. But yeah, so she was upset about that. But I just feel like if you put your business on the internet, you have to know that it could go anyway, because the internet is unhinged and people are not right. So, girl, just love yourself. Put yourself first. Love you. And just know that you are the prize. And I know a lot of men get offended when women know that they're the prize, but that's because when you know your value, they can't give you anything cheaper. They can't gyp you if you know who you are.